about the food waste. Okay, this is important to you because if you don't know what food waste is, you have some chance to make some fine to government, or you keep contributing environmental pollutions. So I will be addressing three main points, and the first point is, okay, so problem. The first point is, what is the food waste? And the second point is, why we have to concern about the food waste? Because we handle tons of money to handle it. And the third point is the food waste. The food waste occurs many problems to our environment, in soil environment and the air environment too. Okay, let's start. Okay, see it in these pictures. Just can you tell me how many things do you in this picture? In this picture, how many things food trash do you think? Okay, raise your hand if you think there is zero food waste. Zero. There is no food waste. Or one food waste. Or two. Then rest of the three. Raise your hands. Okay. Actually, all of them are not food waste. And if you throw them into your food waste, that can kill the pigs or cows if these things use as feed. Okay. You can remember the simple concept of food waste. The first is something we didn't eat. Something we can't eat. We can't eat the bones. We didn't eat. Okay? And the second thing is can use as to feed cow or pig as their feed. So that things cannot be the things pig or cows can eat those things. So these things are not food waste. And the second point is the food waste takes position of 28% of all kind of trashes. And the government use 16 trillion won to handle those things every year. The biggest number of today. Yes. And let's turn to our last point. Okay. Because this class is after lunch, doing some project. This is our food trash. And actually that picture is from Japan. After Da-Som Jee Hyun, great artist, a few years ago. You can use pictures. Food trash can be occurs many pollutions such as air pollution and soil pollution, and it can make some lakes dirty. Okay, now Jaehyun will introduce why you have to reduce food waste and how we can do it. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Jian. I saw various documentaries related to food waste, and I found it very important and useful for our daily lives. So let me tell you about why we have to reduce food waste and how we can reduce it. Before I continue, let me ask you a single question. Do you think the food waste is usually dry or wet? Yeah, it's wet. You may probably have seen some water drops from the food waste. Then can we use it for a compost for a pig? No, we have to squeeze out the water. And can you guess how much the water can be squeezed from the food waste? It's 4,000 tons a day. It's a huge number. I will show you how the government has dealt with this wastewater. About half buried in the land and the rest threw it to the ocean, like this. We sometimes make red ties, 적조현상 in Korean, but things have changed. Since 2013, we can't throw it to the ocean. And we don't have enough land to bury it, so we are getting in trouble. So it's not a choice to reduce the food waste, it's our responsibility. Then I will show you how we can reduce it. First, we can make a note before we go shopping. There are many foods on this picture. We have to choose what to buy. If we choose it before we go to shopping, it would be wise. And then reducing food waste doesn't mean to clean the dishes like this. Just reduce it by 20%. By reducing it 20%, we can save up 5 trillion won. Considering our poor pocket money, it is a very huge number. And then we can use proper recipe if we are not a good cooker. Then we wouldn't fail on cooking and wouldn't make the food waste. Finally, even you are not a cooker, you can save up the food waste. This is the bread, and 1/3 of the whole food we buy, we throw away. If you are not a cooker, you can go to a store and take the foods more and don't leave it. We often get 단무지 or salad too much, so we leave it behind, and that will be a food waste. So that concludes everything I want to say. In summary, there's no land to bury all the food waste in Korea, and we can reduce it by 20% food waste by following proper recipe and make a shopping list, and finally take it smaller and don't leave it. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Peel of orange with food waste. Oranges.
You use the rest of orange after you eat, and I would like to handle those things in my presentation, but sometimes I have time. But you have to know that the seed and the shell and something like the oranges leftover are not food waste. They must go to the garbage as well. You can save them.
Do you have any questions related to the food waste?
Do you usually leave food when you eat at a restaurant? You got any leftovers?
You asked about if I leave the food when I go to the restaurant. Actually, I rarely leave the food. When I go to gifts, I clean all my dishes.
Oh.